Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and greetings, alishanmao here. In our daily life, in our pockets, 24 hours a day, even while we are sleeping, there is a powerful HD camera that always stays with us and always stays next to us. That is a powerful and nice HD camera, not just one, but two HD cameras that we are carrying with us every day, all the time, in our smart devices and smartphones like this one right here. To get full benefits of these amazing nice HD cameras in your smartphones, all you need to do is get a 3-axis stabilized gimbal for your smartphone, and then you can use the same HD camera in your smartphone and get professional shots out of it. I'm talking about video, especially when it comes to video. You can get ultimate stabilized video and very good professional shots out of your smartphone cameras. There are many 3-axis stabilized gimbals out there in the market. I am going to introduce one today. This is Gimbal Tech Insvision M 3-axis stabilized gimbal for your smartphones, and using this you can turn your smartphone into a professional video making machine. Of course, you can always take good still shots, but when it comes to the videos that are ultimately stable, using your smartphone, you will be able to produce some really quality and professional shots while using the Gimbal Tech Insvision M 3-axis stabilized gimbal. So first off, let me show you what's come inside the box. This is how it came to me, just one little box. There wasn't much inside the box. There was a gimbal inside the box. So you can see this is a 3-axis stabilized gimbal for your smartphone. Then there were user manuals, Chinese and English. A counterweight. You will have to use the counterweight if you're using bigger phones, because this gimbal supports smaller phones and phones up to 5.5 inch. Bigger phones like my Sony Xperia, which are big and heavy, so you will have to use a counterweight to balance the CG. Then we have a strap for your gimbal, so you can strap it to your bag and won't forget it or won't drop it. And we have a USB cable for charging the gimbal, and of course gimbal also came with a battery to power the gimbal. Right here I have this pinkish battery which says INR 18650. So this is the battery, a Samsung battery, very nice. Thank you very much, Gimbal Tech. Alright, so now let me show you how to fit your smartphone into this gimbal, and we'll talk about its features, and we will see, and we will go for a demonstration of this gimbal right away here in my house. So this is the Gimbal Tech Insvision M. Let me describe the features of this gimbal. It has a normal mode where the roll and pitch will be stabilized, but the yaw, the turn, will be followed. Then there is a heading lock mode where roll, pitch and yaw all are locked, and you can move around by keeping the camera in one direction. And after that it has the follow mode where roll will be stabilized, but yaw and pitch will follow the movement of your gimbal. Okay, then there's a little joystick here, so when you are in normal mode you can control the pitch up and down using this little joystick. And you have a mode selector button which you can use to select different modes. You can also stop recording video or take snapshots using this record button if you connect your gimbal to your smartphone using the Bluetooth. Now once you fit your phone, you will have to make sure to balance the CG right. Make sure your phone is perfectly balanced and perfectly in the middle, otherwise the pitch angle will fall often and you won't be able to use it properly. Once CG is perfectly balanced, this gimbal is very nice. Even when you are running, it is really stable. So first off, here is my big Sony Xperia C5 Ultra. Let me show you how well it fits inside. Okay, so I will move this up. There is a shutter button for Sony Xperia, which if you press it will just right here, which is if pressed it will go into the camera mode straight away. But this button stays out, and my volume controls are stay out, and they are not touching anywhere, which is very, very good. Oh, I have so many messages. Okay, all right, so once you have put the phone in, make sure you are balancing the CG perfectly right. As you can see, this thing should be perfectly in middle, so you can actually open this screw right here, loosen it, and then you can move the gimbal or the setup up and down, and then you can move your phone up and down just like this. So if your phone is this way, you will not be able to stabilize the gimbal. Make sure you have this thing in completely centered, so the phone is, you know, completely centered and the CG is balanced. Then you can tighten this screw so that camera so that your phone will not move. Now of course inside the gimbal it is camera. All right, okay, and because I'm using a big phone, which is a heavy phone, so I will have to add a counterweight right here. If you're using smaller phones, please do not add counterweight. So right here I'm gonna go ahead and add the counterweight. Now our gimbal is ready to work. Let me show you how it works, and let me show you how it shoots. So here's the gimbal in my hand and my phone is in here. So first off, let me give you a demo. Once you turn on the gimbal, this is how it stabilizes your phone, and right now is in heading follow mode, so it will follow heading, but pitch and roll are stabilized. Okay, all right, the next mode is follow mode, where you can see the gimbal will follow my pitch as well. So the pitch movements are followed, the roll or yaw movements are followed, so you can easily look up, or shoot down, easily shoot video in all directions. And now we are in heading lock mode, so you can see I can rotate around but my phone stays in one direction. So you can see I can rotate around but my phone stays in one direction, so the angle of shooting will never change because it's in heading lock mode. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the stabilized view of my Sony Xperia. So no matter how much I move my hand or whatever, this phone will shoot the stabilized video because at the moment it is mounted on 3-axis stabilized gimbal by Gimbal Tech Insvision M. So let me go around and give you a very simple tour of my messy little home right here, and I will try to shoot two videos, one stabilized and one without stabilization, so you will be able to see the difference very, very clearly. All right, so here we go. All right, welcome to my messy room, the man cave, my old man cave. I got an Anet E10 3D printer, so this is my room, messy as always. And check out my messy tables. Man, the mess of USB cables in our life. My DJI Spark is charged. I am really amazed at how stabilized video is. And look at that mess again. Okay, so kids are always playing and always making a mess, and at the moment they are draining the battery for the iPad, right? Always watching GTA videos on iPad. Anyway, so here is my those stickers that I have reviewed. They look really nice on the wall. That is my old place to play PlayStation games. For now my PlayStation is here and I am playing Metal Gear Solid. And kids' fruit is here. They are not eating. Other stuff is always here. This cabinet that used to have a lot of stock for OFM products. All right, so back to the room. Now, a comparison of stabilized video versus non-stabilized video. Go. to my room. Oh man, this is good exercise. I should run 10 times around probably. Okay, front view and running around, or run again. Alright then, you have seen the comparison between stabilized and non-stabilized views, or stabilized and non-stabilized mode, like having the camera in your hand, having the smartphone camera in your hand and having the smartphone camera right here on this gimbal. And now a little bit of edited video shot using this Sony Xperia C5 Ultra camera on board the Gimbal Tech Insvision M 3-axis stabilized gimbal.
Thank you for watching the video, and thank you very much for your continued support towards my work on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel and stay updated for all the regular video uploads. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share the link over your social sites.